We should feel some relief that impeachment has been dominating the news, because if not for that, the media would be scaring us even more with the global threat known as the novel coronavirus that will be coming to your home soon. Now, that's not to say that in any way I'm trying to minimize the effects of the disease or its ability to spread around the world. It's just that every time a virus like this develops somewhere, American media makes it their mission to try to scare us all. Here are the facts as of this taping about the disease. Over 7,700 people have contracted the disease in mainland China. 38 of them have died. Outside of mainland China, 68 people have contracted the disease. Not one person has died outside of mainland China. There have been 5 cases in America, all from people who have traveled here. All of them have been quarantined. Not one of them have died. Many have compared the current coronavirus outbreak to the SARS virus outbreak back in 2002 and 2003. That also started in mainland China. SARS is a respiratory disease that did spread to 17 countries, afflicting over 8,800 people and killing 774. That's worldwide. In America, it afflicted 27 people. Not one of them died. Not one case of SARS has been reported since 2004. Quarantining worked. And yet, for months on end, the media led with the SARS scare. Ebola, a horrible disease that can cause your internal organs to bleed and eventually kill you, caused panic in this country during an outbreak in 2013. Back then, in West Africa, over 28,000 people were afflicted. Over 11,000 of them died. You will remember that we were quarantining people coming from West Africa at our airports and feverishly working on a vaccine. And in the end, we had 8 cases in the United States, and 1 person died who traveled here from Liberia and was just too far along with the disease before he got medical care to save him. This is just a reminder that despite the over-the-top criticism of the American healthcare system for political reasons, that American healthcare is the best in the world, and the rest of the world comes to us in times of crisis. The Centers for Disease Control is a national treasure. Its doctors and researchers have kept us safe from diseases born on other parts of the globe, like the novel coronavirus. Now, it's important to note that the coronaviruses have been around for some time. It's just that this is a particularly nasty strain that there is no vaccine for. The World Health Organization believes that this current strain started in an unsanitary food market in Wuhan, a Chinese city of 11 million people and a growing poverty problem. China is currently quarantining people in Wuhan, and that's an action that's worked in the past, like with SARS. So there is no reason for fear. Just keep informed. The CDC has a website with reliable information. But if you want to take some action, there is something you can do to keep your family safe. Last flu season, over 34,000 people died in America from the flu. The season before that, 61,000 people died. And this is supposed to be one of the worst flu seasons in decades. We are right smack dab in the middle of it. And there have already been 8,200 deaths reported. It is infuriating that American media doesn't give as much attention to an annual real medical crisis that kills more than the opioid crisis every year, and certainly more than the yearly global disease that they like to try and scare us with. Get your flu shot. It's not too late. The flu season peaks in January and lasts until May. This is your best defense against the medical emergency, not somewhere else in the world, but at your doorstep. The one the media all but ignores every single year. I'm Larry Mendte. We'll talk again soon.